with speed. To Huntington, he's in, he shoots, and scores! Jimmy Huntington! Thousands of miles away. Now we're back in Chocolatetown. Game 6 underway. The Calder Cup in the building. There's fans on their feet. We get to it. Their way, Bumpers by Dubé. He scores! A deflection on the way. Lapierre. Lemos to Dubé. What a play! Gallo Dubé. He scores! Hat-trick. Eric Dubé. Steele on the right wing. Only a trick game in front. He couldn't find it. Strome's got it in front. He scores! He scores! That's Strome! That's Strome! The Bears have gone back-to-back. They are Calder Cup champions!
This year's winner of the Jack Butterfield Trophy as the Calder Cup playoff MVP is Hendrix Lapierre. To you, the players, you had a season for the ages. 111 points, 14-6 record in the playoffs, and 2 consecutive Calder Cups. For the second time in the last 44 years, the Calder Cup will be presented to the Hershey Bears on home ice. Dylan McElrath, come and get the Calder Cup.
Thank you to Great State Productions for that amazing recap of a season to remember. It's a lot of my voice, so this time I'm going to turn it over so you can listen to somebody else. It's my pleasure to introduce a Hershey legend. Handlebar, mustache and all, there's no better human than this guy. He's gone back-to-back as a captain on the ice and as captain of the ship building this team. Let's make some noise for Vice President of Hockey Operations, Brian Helmer.
Wow, incredible. I'm emotional right now. It's crazy. I love every one of you guys. I know last year, I feel like we were just here. It's amazing. I want to do this every year. No pressure. No pressure, Nelly. First of all, I know there's a lot of people standing, but we need to give these guys a standing ovation, no? Like, that's incredible. So stand up. I love this. Stand up. Let's hear for these guys. Come on, let's go. I want to hear it. This place was rocking the other night. I want to hear it again. Let's go. I got goosebumps right now, I'm telling you. I know going back to 2010 when we did this the last time, this crowd was amazing. I remember I had the puck in the last 10 seconds and the crowd was going absolutely crazy. I think the top of the roof of the Giant Center was going to blow off. But I'll tell you what, Monday night, kudos to everyone. You guys made it louder. It was incredible. So thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I want to thank, I said this the other night to some of the wives, but the wives, the girlfriends, parents, the families, you guys are very important for this to happen. So kudos to you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I was so glad we got to take you out to Coachella. You know, you guys wanted to do that, and HENR, John Lawn, Vicky Olsquist, they made it happen. We had the Patriots playing, lots of championships there, right? Foreshadowing or what? I love you, absolutely. But again, you know, you go back to these guys, what they did this year, they were breaking, I thought the team in 2010 was the best team in the American Hockey League. I'm gonna give it to these guys right now. Absolutely. I'll pass that torch to Matt right now. These guys are incredible. They were breaking our records during the regular season. I was like, this is incredible. And they did it, and you know, it's very special. Mac, you got to wait. You know, I also want to thank everyone behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. I know we had T-shirts, rally towels, people up in my office throughout the whole Hershey Entertainment Resorts came over and did that during the day, so you people could have T-shirts and rally towels to rally with these guys. And lastly, the resilience of these guys that got hurt, guys that filled in. Man, oh man, incredible. It was such a fun ride. It feels surreal for me to be up here and talking to you guys again this summer. And let's do it again next year. What do you guys say? I love you guys. I love our fans. You guys are the best in hockey. Thank you so much. Take care. Go Bears. Rah!
One of a kind. Everybody ropes, everybody rides for Brian Helmer. Hey, as Helm said, so many thank yous to dish out here today. There's not enough time for all of them. Yes, big thank you to Hershey Entertainment Resorts for bringing our families out to Coachella. That was a big boost for all of our players. I want to thank as well for Fox 43 for covering our run. We really appreciate it. Games being on TV out west. Thank you to them. All of our great media here tonight. The Caps crew, John and Steph, for being here to put together another amazing documentary about our run. We're looking forward to seeing all that, and there's so many people behind the scenes, as Brian mentioned. I can't mention them all by names, but thank you so much for being here to support this team and the best fans in the league. 2 summers ago, Brian Helmer was suddenly looking for a coach pretty last minute, and he told me he had just the perfect guy for the job, and man was he right. Plain and simple, all our next guest does is win. He gets the most out of every player and staff member. If you talk to any one of these guys, they all want to run through a wall for him, and they did this year. 2 years in Hershey, 2 Calder Cups, the HL's Coach of the Year. Please welcome head coach Todd Nelson.
Well, thank you. Thank you, everyone. I didn't know what I was going to say tonight. I really didn't. And first off, I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. You've been unbelievable all year. And I knew after we won Game 5, when Jimmy Huntington scored the third goal, we locked it down, we'd get it done back here in Hershey. So thank you very much for all your support. I'm not a big speaker, but I want to talk about the guys behind me. I'm going to try to hold it together. I'm a pretty emotional man. I know. I love you too. I feel like Rocky Balboa up here. Let's go. But the people behind me and all the people behind the scenes and what they did to make our organization work and make the players perform at a high tempo, high altitude. It was unbelievable. And it's not just a group of people, it's a family. And that's what we have here is a family once again. That's what we encourage to have. And obviously you're all part of our family, but this family here did an unbelievable job. We started this season with a target on our back, and we went wire to wire, being the best team in the league, and that's hard to do. And then also going into the playoffs, we had a target on our back, everybody wanted to knock us off, but these boys back here, they took care of business, and so I thank you, boys. I want to say thank you. Also, like, you fans have been outstanding, but our families have been incredible, through this journey. It's been mentioned before, we had support out at Coachella. They've been supporting us all year, supporting us our whole lives. And so this could not have been achieved without the support of family. And you guys are part of it. It's pretty simple. But the thing is that moving forward here, right now I want to get off the stage. So I just want to say thank you, players' wives, girlfriends, moms and dads. There's a reason why you're here, because how you've been brought up by your parents and who you're with right now. There's a reason. And I knew that Cleveland series took a lot out of us, but the heart and desire of our group, I knew once we got to the finals, I didn't know what Coachella was like, but they were very good, just like last year and that. But after a few games, as a coaching staff, we looked at them and we go, if our boys put the work in and go to work, this championship's ours. And we firmly believe that. I love you guys. Thank you.
We have a few more people to get through, but first, a few comments on our run. It was an amazing playoff run. We play the FAMs about 1,000 times a year, so we said, you know what, let's play them in the playoffs. We start out, we take them down in 4. Miro said it best, bear hunt wolf, and that's what we did. We swept them in the second round. Then we go to Cleveland. We go up 3-0, but that's a good team. Nelly said it, they battle back. But if you're here last year, I think you remember what I said. Made shirts for it. We still make shirts for it. Don't poke the bear, right? Now. Well, I'm going to use some visual aids from my friends with Great Save on the video board. 3-3 series after this. Number 23 from Cleveland. He happened to poke the bear. He mocked our roar, and he mocked our celebration. There it is, right here on home ice. Yeah, let's hear a boo, yeah. Don't poke the bear. Well, we all know what happened next. Game 7, Garrett Rowe, Hershey Legend, OT winner, Bears to the finals. Look who's roaring now. Don't poke the bear. Yeah, this is it. Here you go.
Shot to the goal, block comes loose, they score! They score! Garrett Rowe, the Bears win! The Hershey Bears are going back to the Calder Cup Finals!
Yeah, we were roaring. We were roaring, and rightfully so. Now back to Coachella Valley. These guys were the ones who inspired Don't Poke the Bear last year. We split 1 and 2 here at home. Now it's off to Palm Desert. Hockey might still be new there, but for whatever reason, sometimes humbleness is not the best for everyone. And I'm not just talking about their players. I'm talking about everyone there. In fact, let's take a look. This is a news station there, and what they think about the town of Hershey and the Firebirds having to come here. Let's go ahead and watch this.
All right, so after spending more time than anyone should have to ever in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the Firebirds are back in the Valley after splitting the first 2 games of the Calder Cup Finals.
Like, what the hell? Seriously, what'd we do to this guy? All right, so you're thinking, all right, one guy. That's not enough. The guy that he's interviewing, a few minutes later, this guy just doubles down. Go ahead and roll the tape.
How much of a difference does it make playing at Aquashore Arena for the Firebirds?
It's a major league feel in a minor league arena, minor league market. It's loud, it gets wild, it gets crazy, and it's easy to lose focus. Hershey, there's not a whole lot to do, right? Sit in your hotel, and probably that's it. You come here, you can do whatever you want. You can golf, you can swim. So there's distractions here, but the arena is top notch. So.
Whew! It's hotter than the surface of the sun in Palm Desert, first of all. Has you heard of Hershey Park or anything we got going on? I guess not. But what do we say? Don't poke the bear. There's so much more like that. There are people there thought they were going to win easily in 5. There's an article on their team website, no joke, Firebirds in 5. We wouldn't publish that. There it is. Firebirds in 5 on the team website. A staff member told one of our staff members there's no way this series is coming back to Hershey. We all know what happened on Monday night. He was wrong. Don't poke the bear. Now, Couple more, we're not done. I got to talk about our guy Fuego in a second. Yeah. Some of the Coachella Valley fans threw popcorn at our family members during the games there. That included throwing popcorn and trying to pick a fight with this guy. Yeah. That's Riley's dad, Ron Sutter. He only had 1,000 NHL games and even more penalty minutes, but sure, go ahead and pick a fight with that guy. Don't poke the bear. All right, to Fuego. Last year, this guy started out the finals and I let it go. He ruined all the chocolate in the arena in a video, and for all the wrong reasons. None of the chocolate in that video was Hershey's chocolate. Swing and a miss. Take out those M&Ms, Fuego. Go ahead. Good job. Now this year, we're in Game 5. Series tied 2-2. Late in the game, Fuego decides, you know what, I'm going to taunt Hershey by wearing the suit of a skin bear. That's okay. Furthermore, what does he do? Guess he didn't learn his lesson from good old 23 from Cleveland. He mocks the Roar celebration. Rips the shirt, throws it down. Yeah, let me go ahead and steal this from Mike Vecchione. Yeah. Well, you saw it. Guess what happens a few minutes later? Go ahead, great save. Some guy named Jimmy Huntington scores the winner, right? Yeah. Don't poke the bear. So we come home for Game 6, and this bird brain Fuego just doesn't learn. Social media, he says, you know what, he'll proudly mock us again. Posted a picture in the outfit. Not a good plan. There he is. And guess what happened that night? Matt Strome, overtime winner. Calder Cup to Hershey. All right, I hear my voice again. All right. I promise I told Great Save they could cut the audio on that. I don't like hearing myself talk that much, but I guess for that moment that works. So Fuego, our buddy, that bird, well, he's cooked. And I'm a larger stature. I happen to like my birds cooked, and I like them a little extra crispy. So here's my buddy Fuego right here, right there. Nothing tastes sweeter than victory. So say it with me, one last time, all together. Don't poke the bear. Maybe somebody will learn. All right, so we got the two most prestigious things up here, the bucket of Fuego and the Calder Cup. All right, I've had my time. This guy is an absolute warrior, bleeding, winning the Calder Cup, revered by his teammates, feared by his opponents. The captain of your Calder Cup champions, number 42, Dylan McElrath.
How we doing, Bears Nation? Oh man, to be back here 1 year later doing this, speaking in front of all you, it's incredible. One of my wildest dreams came true, going back to back. I want to take a moment to thank the boys back here. Being named captain last year, it's the first time I've ever been named captain for myself, and didn't know what to expect and how it was going to play out, how to be a captain, but I just tried to be myself. But this core back here, the leadership we have in this room, everyone pulling their part, made it easy to come to the rink every day. It's the most fun I've ever had playing hockey, and thanks, boys. To our families, to wives, girlfriends, parents, None of this is possible without you guys. It takes a village to have a hockey team go all the way. But just the organization, believing in that too, and bringing you guys out to Coachella Valley, there's no doubt in my mind that's what put us over the top, having a support system there, getting to see my little ones after that Game 3 loss, wiped everything away, and then getting it done in Coachella Valley. We would have been happy with 1, but we got 2, so we could win it here back home. And lastly, you fans, best fans in the American Hockey League by a landslide. To play in front of you every night is the best feeling in the world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Love you guys. Go Bears! Let's get one more! Yeah!
All right. Before Max sits down, hold. We got to bring up, there it is, one last time to officially say that we have repeated the roar. He's going to put this sticker on to complete the board. All right. Last year they put that board right here and you couldn't even see me. That's how short I am. So we fixed that one this year. Before we welcome our last guest, just a few reminders for what's next, folks. We have a 90-minute autograph session coming right up after this. Please bring that commemorative photo that you received when you came in down. Players are going to be signing those. 1 signature per player per person, please. No personal items. We want you to get as many signatures as you can on that photo of our Calder Cup champions. Fans may come down the stairs if you're in the crowd to the event floor in sections 124, 125, 102, 103. And when you're done, there'll be directions to the exits upstairs in sections 101 and 126. So let's close it tonight with a guy that will be forever etched in this franchise's storied history. It was right here on this end, where he won us our 13th Calder Cup. Number 45, Maat Stroll.
Everyone up here dreams about moments that happen on Monday night. Playing mini sticks or road hockey or on the pond, you always dream about scoring a goal to, win a trophy. And I'm really lucky to be a part of this amazing group here and get that opportunity. To you fans, I've never heard an arena so loud on Monday, and just want to say thank you to you guys. A couple guys behind the scenes that don't really get recognized. Curtis, our strength coach, Sean and Max, ATs, and our equipment guys, Josh, Dilly, and Harry. We wouldn't be here without them. Whenever we needed anything, they were always helpful, especially Curtis. He was the heartbeat of our team all year. If you're having a bad day and came to the rink, he was the first guy to say hi to you and make sure you were doing good. So thank you to you guys. You guys are our rocks, and we love you. Everyone's already said this, but to the fans, families, all the staff, thank you for everything. It was such an amazing year, and to get to close it out on home ice with these guys behind me, it was just unbelievable. So, as Mike Vecchione said last year, it's time for this bear to hibernate, and hopefully see you next year.
Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor.
That will conclude our program tonight. Let's do this again next year, same time, same place. Yeah. On behalf of Mike Vecchione, it was always the Bears. Once again, let's hear it for the 2024 Hershey Bears, back-to-back, the Calder Cup champions.